In Activity 8.2, you're going to create a spreadsheet that is similar to what you created in Activity 8.1. Here we are creating a spreadsheet for a company named Be Smart Phone Accessories, and they obviously sell phone accessories, phone cases. So here are their cases, and then here are their screen protectors. So they have two different products. When a company makes and sells products, obviously there is a cost associated with it. So if you look at like their iPhone 6 case, it costs them $8.65 to make it. They sell it for $21. Actually, I guess the unit profit is $21.34. So if you add those two together, they're selling it for $29.99. So here's their profit, here's their cost. They sold 15,548 units. So what we're going to figure out using formulas is what were their total sales, how much of those sales were profit, and then what was the percent of their total profit. So in cell E5, we need to enter a formula, and remember to enter formulas, we always start with an equals. And in E5, we're going to put in the formula that takes the units sold times the unit cost plus the unit profits. That's what I just talked about. Adding these two together will give us the sell price, which is $29.99, and then multiply that by the units sold. So to do units sold, I'm just going to click in this cell right here, units sold, then I'm going to do times. And then in parentheses, I'm going to add the cost plus the profit to get that $29.99, and then this will give us their total sales. Their total sales for the iPhone 6 case was $466,284.52. Now to figure out the actual profit from that, the profit is figured out just by taking the units sold times the unit profit, so that's pretty easy. So I'm going to do equals units sold times the unit profit. And so here's their profit from the iPhone 6 case. And then finally, I want to figure out what percent of their sales was actually profit. So to figure out a percent, you're usually dividing. And here we're going to do the total profit divided by the total sales. So it's going to be equals total profit divided by total sales. And that gives us the percent of the profit for the case. Now to figure out the rest of these, just like we did in the previous one, all we have to do is fill all those down, and since there are no columns in between, this is going to be really easy. I'm going to highlight all three formulas, grab that fill handle, drag all the way down. Now we have one row where that's an issue, and that is row 10, where we shouldn't have any numbers. So all I have to do now is go into row 10, highlight those, hit the delete key on my keyboard to get rid of that, and now I have all of my formulas. Next, we need to come down and do our totals. It doesn't make any sense to do totals for unit cost or unit profit. That's really not useful data. So what I'm going to do is start over here in cell D16 and highlight through G16 and do my auto sum. And then I'm going to start my lowest highest average, which is the same as the last assignment. So lowest, that is the min function. And I want the lowest for all of these. And notice it's only trying to find the numbers up until it sees a break here. It's only going to use these. That's not correct. I want the lowest for all of them. So I'm going to highlight everything you see here from B5 to B15. Same thing for highest. I'm going to come over here and do max. Same thing. Highlight B5 through B15. And finally average, which is going to be the same range. So I'm going to come over here and do average. And B5 to B15, and then using our handy little fill tool, highlight those, drag across, and there we go. Everything else is all formatting, and since I went through all the formatting steps in the previous video, I'm not going to take the time to go through all that in this video. The only thing that is new or slightly different with the formatting, the very first step, step 9, says to change the theme to integral, which we didn't have to change the theme in the previous one, so I'll show you that. Themes are under page layout, and here are my themes. And I need to find the integral theme, which is this one right here. Then step 10 says to change the theme color to blue 2. Well, theme color would be right here beside theme. So colors, and I want blue 2, which would be this one. And then the rest of it just goes through merging cells and doing everything that you've done before. So I'll end the video here.